Hello friends, today we are going to prepare a traditional biryani in Kerala called the kappa biryani or the tapioca biryani. Usually beef is used, you may use mutton or chicken instead. We will prepare a gravy with the meat and then mix in a special spice blend, dried coconut and the cooked tapioca pieces. So let's see what all are the ingredients needed. Keep all the things ready so that you can prepare it easily. So here I have taken 1 kilo beef with bones. I have washed with turmeric and salt. Now I am adding in hot boiling water. This is just to remove the fat, extra fat that is visible on the beef. I will wash this thoroughly and I will cook with the beef with turmeric, salt and pepper. Now here I have taken 1.25 kg of tapioca with skin. Then here we have 100 grams of coconut and curry leaves which I will roast. Then 2 large onions which is around 200 grams. 5 pieces of shallots, 10 pieces of garlic, a few ginger. The weight is given in the description and I am using half a large tomato. Okay, then we have 4 green chilies. Then these are the spice powders: 3 tablespoons of coriander, 2 tablespoons of chili, 1 tablespoon fennel, some turmeric and some garam masala. So let's start. First we will dry roast the coconut and curry leaves and prepare the gravy in the meantime. After removing the skin from the tapioca, it was around 800 grams. So first I am going to powder the coconut in a mixer and I will transfer it to a non-stick pan in which I will roast it along with the curry leaves. So keep on stirring and roasting the coconut until it is golden brown. In the meantime we will prepare the gravy simultaneously. So here I have added the onions into a chopper. I am adding oil, coconut oil, into a non-stick pan. And I will add in the chopped onions and saute. Now I am going to crush the garlic and the ginger. Slit the green chilies and add into the onions along with the onions. Stir the coconut in between. Now add in the crushed ginger and the garlic and saute until the onion becomes golden brown. Now in this stage we will add in the spice powders. The spice powders might be a bit more, but after mixing with the tapioca it is just perfect. You have to add this much quantity, don't reduce the quantity of the spices. Now once the raw smell of the spices have gone, we are going to okay, this is the clean tapioca. I will chop into chunks like this using the knife and I will cook in turmeric and salt water and drain the water away. Okay, now I am adding in the chopped tomatoes into the onion and saute for few minutes until the tomatoes become mushy. Now this is the tapioca I have cut into pieces. I am going to cook. In the meantime I will add in the cooked meat into the gravy. This is almost 90% cooked meat. I will add in a bit more of water for the gravy. Stir the coconut in between until it is golden. So this is the stage we want. We want a golden brown color coconut. I will let it cool and I will powder it. In the meantime I am added around 1 tablespoon of ghee and added around 1 teaspoon of mustard. This is for the final tempering which gives a very good flavor for this biryani. So the gravy is almost done. Check for the salt. Now I am adding in the sliced shallots into the ghee for tempering along with the curry leaves, and you may add dry chilies too for the tempering. So this is the traditional method of making the tapioca biryani. You may use chicken, mutton, or even prepare a gravy with soya if you are vegetarian and mix to make a vegetarian kappa biryani or tapioca biryani. Now the tapioca has cooked. I have drained the water and I will add it directly into the gravy along with the powdered coconut. I have powdered the coconut coarsely. Now I will add in the tempering and I will mix it thoroughly and serve. You may garnish with chopped coriander leaves if you want to. So here our tasty tapioca biryani is ready. Do try and let me know your feedbacks and comments how it turned out to be for you. So I'm serving it warm. Thank you and take care.